Good afternoon. Today I would like to go over the lesson of upholstery with you. This would be used for padding the headrest on your lay-down creeper, or you could pad the seat on your sit-down creeper, and it falls in under right here. We've got upholstery, lap joint, which we went over, recessed bolt, and a chamfer. So this finishes up the lay-down creeper joinery and whatnot. So I don't know if you could even see that with the shadow in there, but there they are right there. Over here, it is upholstery, lap joint, recess right over my shoulder. So, tools you're going to need for upholstery. You need a staple gun, utility knife, your backing board, piece of foam, and a piece of lovely fabric. What you're going to do is you want to cut your board so that it's slightly smaller than your foam. Okay, so I got my board and you can see how the foam just slightly hangs over the edge a little bit. Then I'm going to take my fabric, and when I cut my fabric, I could even dry fit it. I'm going to angle the camera down here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take my board, my fabric, and I want to stretch the fabric up, but I also want to push it down so that way I can kind of see how big to make this. I'm going to roll it there, so I'm going to put my mark right about here. Okay? I'm going to cut this. And cut it again. And cut it the other way. There we go. So I got my piece. Save the other fabric because you might be needing that for later. Alright. Now you're going to take your board and your fabric, and you're going to staple it right on the edge, and you're doing this on the back side on the bottom, but then your show side for your fabric is facing up, but the bottom of the board is facing up. I'm going to staple this down. Okay, so got that. Then I'm going to put my foam on there. I'm going to stretch this over. I'm going to push this down. And I'm going to flip the whole thing over. Push this down. And I'm going to staple again. Okay, and I may have to come back over here and redo this first few because I got them too close to the edge, which is what I wanted, but I didn't want it quite that close. So I'm going to pull those out and redo those three. Okay, so now I've got that. Then you're going to take it and kind of fold it. Looks like that. Looks like that. Now you're going to take it and you're going to kind of tuck it and fold it, almost like you're wrapping a gift or a birthday present for someone. You're going to fold this over, pull tight, pull tight. Make sure not to staple your fingers, it would hurt. And then you're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to take that, fold it, and then pull that tight. Now, if you have a ton of excess, you can always cut that off later. And now, I have my headrest padded and upholstered. Okay? Now, that's the upholstery part. If I were going to do this on my automotive creeper, the lay-down one, first I would want to have drilled 2 holes through that plywood board first, slip the bolts in there, and then as the bolts were sticking out, then wrap the fabric, cut 2 slits in the fabric so that the fabric will go over the bolts, and then I could staple it down and then wrap it around. That way the bolts then can go through the auto creeper and I can bolt the headrest to the creeper. Right now I'd have to run a screw up into this from the back side, and it can't be a very big screw because I really don't want to get hit in the head with a screw, because that would be not fun. But that is upholstery, and the fabric is in my office. If you don't like the color that I have, then find your own, bring in your own. But that's upholstery work for you. And that would be the last demo on the lay down creeper. The next ones that we'll look at are pocket screws and pegs, because we've done router work and pocket screws and pegs. So that kind of finishes everything up for your third project, and we'll do pocket screws and pegs later this week or next week. But have a great day, and thank you. Bye.